Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
We're continuing on with Wandavision, Episode 8. Previously on is the name of this episode. Every single one has been ending with an excellent cliffhanger. The last one's was no less a very, very, very good cliffhanger. So very excited to watch this. It's midnight, after midnight, here in Los Angeles. And so you can see how eager we are to see the next episode of WandaVision. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed a maximum of 5 minutes picture-in-picture. If you want to see our entire reaction uninterrupted, uncut whatsoever, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Jaby Koay. You will need your own Disney Plus subscription so you can open up WandaVision in an adjacent window to our reaction. And we'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync to make it easy for you to get lined up with our reaction video. If you're already watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, all notifications. All right, here we go.
Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
What next? You know, I really like that actress who's playing Agatha. I think she's doing fantastic. Oh my gosh. Ba, 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 ba.
Make me wait a week.
Are you
See
mad?
what happens.
See, it turned purple.
Losing my goddamn mind here. Just need some answers.
Oh my gosh, she's a witch. Salem, Massachusetts. Oh, they're all witches.
Agatha Harkness, are you a witch?
Yes,
Yet you have betrayed your coven.
I have not.
You stole knowledge above your age and station.
Oh, they made her look younger.
Yeah.
I did not break your rules. They simply bent to my power. Wait.
They're binding her. Are they outright trying to kill her? Oh no, but
She's too powerful. Oh. It's not looking good.
it's pretty horrifying. Oh my.
God damn.
I can be good.
I don't know about that.
No, you cannot.
Oh my.
Damn. She's just wiping them all out like effortlessly.
Uh-huh.
This bitch is scary.
Yeah. She's super powerful.
Oh, my thoughts are not available to you, Toots. They never ever were. When I sensed this place, the afterglow of so many spells cast all at once, I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
You're even running illusions miles away at the edge of town. Magic on autopilot.
She's jealous.
I need you to tell me how you did this. I didn't do anything. I'm not.
Oh, damn. Shit. She's not messing around.
You left me no choice.
What was it you said to your not brother?
All you could recall was the feeling. You felt empty, alone, endless nothingness.
Let's start there.
It's time to
All right.
face your demons, Wanda.
Let's go.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you forget who's got your children stashed away in her bewitched basement?
Ooh.
After you. Why are we here?
Papa.
Ah,
Oh, that's why.
I told you. Didn't I say
Yeah.
that? I called that. I didn't know it was like DVDs. I thought it was like stuff on TV that she had seen.
Wanda!
I mean, we're right here.
Wanda!
Wanda, you pick.
My pick isn't here.
I forgot. I put it in the special place. This is your pick, yes?
Season 2, episode 21.
Well, that was unexpected. Jesus.
Was it though? But yeah. Oh.
We were trapped.
For how long?
2 days.
So what I see here is a baby witch, obsessed with sitcoms, and years of therapy ahead of her. Doesn't explain your recent hijinks.
Where'd you get the big guns, Wanda?
Oh.
What's this?
Hydra?
Begin experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
She's alive. Get this isolation now.
Ah. So I was partially right. It's something she watched on TV.
Wanda got up close and personal with an infinity stone that amplified what otherwise would have died on the vine. I have a theory, but I need more. So where are we now?
The Avengers compound. It was the first home Vision and I ever shared. Pietro was dead, and I was in a new country. I was all alone.
I don't remember that episode.
It is funny because of the grievous injury the man just suffered.
He's not really injured.
Wanda, I don't presume to know what you're feeling, but I would like to know, should you wish to tell me, should that be of some comfort to you?
It's just like this wave washing over me again and again. It's just gonna drown me.
No. No, it won't.
How do you know?
I've always been alone, so I don't feel the lack. It's all I've ever known. I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief, if not love persevering?
That's beautiful.
Oh. Sorry, pardon.
No, it was funny.
Yes, it was very funny, wasn't
Oh my god, he's so cute. I love him.
Parents dead, brother dead, Vision dead. What happened when he wasn't there to pull you back from the darkness, Wanda?
I can't do this anymore.
Come on, Wanda. You're on the precipice. Tell me how you did it.
Wanda Maximoff.
Who are you?
Director Tyler Hayward. I'd like to show you something.
And then you'll give him to me.
Oh, that's just
What is this? Why are you
disturbing.
showing me this?
Because you asked to see it.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah. Are you mad? Why are they cutting him apart?
Okay. That's horrifying.
We're dismantling the most sophisticated sentient weapon ever made.
I just want to bury him.
The best I can do is let you say goodbye to him.
I can't feel you.
Can't she fly around?
That's so conspicuous.
What was in that envelope? Did they establish that?
I don't think so.
This looks like the Universal back lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Aww.
Okay.
Wanda, welcome home.
I know what you are. You're supposed to be a myth, a being capable of spontaneous creation. This is chaos magic, Wanda. But that makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
Okay, there's a secret ending.
Yeah.
So we just
So
gotta
we'll just wait.
wait this out.
Wait. Oh my god. I'm a mess. Let me just try and wipe my tears up.
God, it seems like every show does this now. Where you have like 8th or 9th episode is like a flashback episode.
Oh.
Where you go back.
Oh, that was a lot. Damn. Okay, so now we know where she gets the name the Scarlet Witch from. And she can use chaos magic. Interesting. So then what is Agatha? Just super powerful witch.
Well, well, the cool thing they did with this episode was they not only revealed a lot about Wanda, but a lot about the villain as well and her motives.
Yeah.
So you got backstory on both, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I like this a lot.
Very clever structure.
It was just, yeah. There's so much there that I'm just like, ugh.
For some reason, I thought she went into Sword and actually like stole his body.
Yeah, me too.
The team is ready for lunch.
It's about time.
Oh, what have they got?
We took this thing apart and put it back together again 1,000,000 times. Tried every type of power supply under the sun.
It's Vision.
It's Vision, isn't
all
it?
we needed was a little energy directly from the source.
No? Yeah.
It's Vision.
So what does this mean?
Is that it? Hold on.
But-
Is that like? Is that like the real Vision, or is that a new Vision?
Yeah, I'm like, did they 3D print Vision? Or, I mean,
so many questions, so few answers.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Until next week. And then that's the end of the season, isn't it?
I don't know. Cool. So, that was a very interesting conclusion. It's so frustrating. It's like a what do you call it? I have a love-hate relationship with these kinds of episodes because you get the backstory that you need to better understand what's going on right now.
Yeah.
At the same time, it slows down the momentum of the present happening. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh no, but I want that adventure to keep going. And so it's a necessary episode because you get a more well-rounded understanding as to where Wanda is coming from, why everything was happening in the way it was in the season, and a lot of which I kind of predicted from the trailer reactions.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say, you always thought that this was going to be a show about Wanda's grief, right? And this episode just really shows that. And it's I think my favorite thing about it was what Vision said about grief. And even thinking about it, it just kind of makes me really emotional because it's
It's so interesting because you like.
I've never experienced. I know it's so weird, right? Because you're the one who's experienced way more grief in your life. Like people close to you have actually departed, and I am fortunate enough that the only person I've known to, die has been my grandmother. But these things just really affect me because I'm like, it really is. It's like you love people and then they go away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like undercut or downplay your emotions and your response to it. It's just interesting.
I know.
So anyway, the villain. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the actress playing the villain. But she's grown on me in this episode. Like they made her I don't want to say a likable villain, but they've upgraded her character in such a way that, or developed her character in such a way that I appreciate what they did here. Because leading up to this episode, I wasn't like a huge fan of her. Whatever they did in this episode and the end of the previous episode, I'm like, oh wow, like she's really good.
I've always thought she was really good, but like it's so awesome kind of seeing her come into her own as this character and really having fun with her and her evilness and all that.
I think it's the swap as well, the transition from being this person who was like a victim of Wanda's magic, and then come to find out who she really is and how deep her control goes, and the way they kicked off this episode with showing just how powerful she is. It was like effortless, just to really establish the formidable enemy that Wanda is facing in this show. She's so strong, she didn't even have to do much to wipe out her entire crew and the lady that she called Mom. And she just wiped them all out in seconds. I'm like, damn. Holy shit. It's crazy.
Well, it's like they've both got some form of ancient magic, right? It seems like Agatha has something dark, or she can access that. I don't know if she made a deal with some sort of, dark entity, the devil, dark magic, whatever, but it flows through her really strongly. And then, Wanda also has access to this, primordial chaos magic that's really special.
I was a little bit hoping that when the Mother Witch started using her magic on what's her name?
Agatha.
When she started using her magic on Agatha, I was hoping that there was going to be a little bit more of a threat there, as opposed to more of the same note that was played. That bugged me just a little bit because she's the main leader of this pack, this group, whatever you want to call it, of witches.
And she's her mother.
It just looked like more of the same. I'm like, okay, well, we just saw that a second ago.
I know. It's just showing that she is super powerful, that even the most powerful witch in the coven is unable to take her out.
No, I appreciate that idea a lot.
Yeah, you just wanted to see more of a fight.
Yeah, I thought I would have liked it if it was a little bit more epic.
Sure.
As opposed to just more of the same effect. But that's a minute thing. Like, story-wise, this was really, really cool.
Yeah.
And seeing her family and whatnot, and the DVD box, all the different shows that they were watching, so you have a better understanding as to what specifically was sort of inspiring each episode along the way.
Yeah, it was kind of nice to have an answer to that, right? Because I think we guessed correctly for most of them, right?
And seeing the missile, the Stark missile or whatever that was, hit the ground, there's a lot in that in terms of Tony Stark's or just Stark Industries, like the history there, and then it makes you think about, U.S.
Yeah, like real life stuff,
IRL, war and politics and all that stuff. It's like there's a lot embedded in that moment of when you see the thing hit the ground and you see Stark, and there's so much to interpret from that, and it hurts because it's tied to a character that we all love, which is Tony Stark. It's just, that's deep. It's crazy how deep that little moment is. Not that we've been oblivious to what Stark Industries is, but it just really hits it home again,
Yeah, wasn't that the whole reason that he became Iron Man in the first place?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Well, it's all part of his history. So anyway, the relationship with the brother is also demonstrated, and you see the origins of when she came into her magic and whatnot, but they don't really explain how she's just a natural born witch, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. It's just interesting, right? It seems that a lot of the time the powers that these superheroes have tend to manifest in traumatic moments, right? Just watch any X-Men movie and you'll see.
It didn't really explain her brother's power.
Yeah, no.
But maybe she gave him powers or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Who knows? Because
That's how, I mean, they sort of explain that with her kids because I mean, she had this random offspring, and one of them had that little.
Well, because she has creation magic. From what Agatha said, her magic comes from chaos itself, and she's basically a creator. So. Yeah. Because of that, that makes me believe that the children are in fact real because she made them real.
Right.
So, yeah.
But so what does that mean for Vision? That's the part that's like sort of tripping me out is like, okay, so this other Vision that's there, he can only exist in the parameters of her circle. Yeah. Right? What does that mean for the other Vision? And are they going to have Vision fighting Vision? Like what?
Oh my God. Or are they going to combine?
Or yeah, like that's, I don't think that's what's going to happen.
No?
I'm very curious this next episode is going to be Banana Town. Like, it's going to be crazy.
It's got to be. I mean, there's so much that they have to kind of answer, and then they have to set up for the next season as well. But, like, I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. I'm a little bit thrown about the live studio audience thing that they showed. Because Wanda grew up watching these shows, right? Whether it was DVDs from her family, whether it was on TV while she was in that cell, whether it was while she was at... with the Avengers in her room, like whatever it was, she wasn't paying attention to how the show was made. She wasn't paying attention to the fact that, like, the audience and whatnot, the lights and the camera. She was paying attention to the show itself, looking at it as an audience member.
Sure.
So why is there that element of the lights and the audience and the cameras and all that stuff? And you know, and it's just, that still wasn't quite answered for me, but I'm sort of just letting it go. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's one of those things where I'm like, well, why the broadcast? And where was that going to? Like, what was the point of all that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's sort of just...
It's cool, though.
Yeah, it's sort of just... It's slightly contrived, and I'm just like, it's cool. I'm just letting it go, because it's just the show. I mean, what's more important for me is the fact that she was so in love with these shows. She's so in love with Vision. She just combined everything she loved, and so she could have this fantasy. And that's all that really matters here. It like projecting a signal that goes into the, cosmic microwave background and all that stuff so that they can see it on a TV. All that nonsense, I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, it's fine. That doesn't mean much to me. It's more of what, like, her emotional investment is, I guess.
Well, yeah, I think that's the thing that I enjoy so much about Marvel, just in general, is that, the setting and the characters are larger than life. They're outside of our understanding and reality, really. But it's like cool to think about that there could be these like superhuman beings living among us and all that. But they always root it in something really, really human. And like what really comes across is her love for Vision and, her desire to be with him, their love for each other, and wanting to build a life and a family together. And I think that's something that we all can understand. Mm-hmm. And what I really loved about the episode was just the way it illustrated this very real idea of sometimes that in order to become a complete version of yourself or to get through trauma, like you really have to get through it, and the act of her like opening each door and like reliving each moment and learning the lessons that she needed to, and like discovering something about herself through that trauma, I thought was just really well done and just like so compelling to watch. I loved it.
So there's a question I have with regards to the lesson of the show, because it's about grief, and ultimately grief, usually the lesson there is learning how to let go.
Right.
But I don't feel like that's where this is headed.
Well, yeah, because she hasn't.
She has the power. Well, no, she hasn't yet, but like she has the power to create life. So it's like, so ultimately, are we headed towards the fantasy ending where she gets to have Vision back and his character's brought back into the MCU and all that stuff, like permanently?
Right.
I'm just curious as to how they're going to conclude this based off of that. I mean, obviously, this is all conjecture at this point, so we should just conclude this conversation here until next week's episode. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you haven't already, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube and hit that bell icon, all notifications. If you're watching this on the Patreon page, then thank you for supporting us here already. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.